Craig's stuff is definitely not for kids. I curse a lot. Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah! Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is Dave.
I'm some of his stuff.
Today we're going to do something different. I want to do stuff that's not necessarily unboxings, but still has to do with the action figure community.
Toy-centric content.
Exactly. Which is what Craig's Stuff is all about, toys. Throw some obligatory plugs in here for your stuff. We have...
Cool. My name is Dave. Half of the Calling All Creeps podcast. Calling All Creeps pod on Instagram. It's a Goosebumps podcast. We read all the books so you don't have to. We give a little literary review. It's full of jokes and bad language. And
not for the kids. I've listened to it. They do a lot of
literary analysis. That's right.
Yeah, a lot of literary. So for this episode of Craig's Stuff, we're gonna talk about what we want, what Marvel Legends we want to see to be revealed. We want to see Toy Fair's coming up. We want to see what new Marvel Legends are gonna come out. We're excited about it. There's a lot of characters that they haven't made figures yet for.
And it's a really robust toy series.
They get real deep.
And especially when you talk about Toy Biz, the past, coming to the... Actually, it's pretty interesting. What was your first Marvel Legend ever?
I actually didn't start collecting them until Hasbro already had the license.
Okay.
So, but I believe my first was actually the Ghost Rider, the blue one.
All right.
The one... I think that was my first. The first that I can remember.
Nice.
At least. So,
nice.
What about you?
Brown Suit Wolverine from Toy Biz.
Toy Biz, okay.
And it was the one that had the little, the guy holding the sword, and he, you plug it on your wall. Yeah, and I actually bought it from the toy rack right over there.
Oh, wow.
Which, come to think of it, where are we?
Oh, yeah. We should probably throw that plug in. We're actually here live at Zapp Comics in Wayne, New Jersey.
In the toy section.
In the toy section.
Surrounded by Toy Biz, mostly Toy Biz Marvel Legends.
So today we're going to be talking about what Marvel Legends we want to see. What are some of our favorite characters that we want to see either remade, either Toy Biz characters remade, or brand new characters from Hasbro. Because Hasbro obviously has done quite a lot already. I guess we want to just start going.
So your list is way bigger.
I have a huge list here of characters. So definitely, where's Mephisto? What are they doing? One of the classic Toy Biz figures. They made him. There is a Mephisto. Doesn't he come with a throne or something? Or am I crazy? Or
that may have been a select.
Oh, either way, it's super expensive.
And a legend. They're both very expensive.
Yeah, because they haven't made one. Where's Mephisto? What are you guys doing over there at Hasbro? Make us a Mephisto.
We need Satan.
We need him. He's a big deal.
I want 2 new Howard the Ducks.
Okay.
I want a Howard the Duck from the comics that we got recently. Him with his little detective look.
Uh-huh.
And then why don't we have an MCU Howard the Duck in one of these 2-packs? Why didn't we throw him in with Jeff Goldblum?
Or Del Toro.
Yeah.
That should have been it.
We should have had him.
2-pack.
Collector, Howard the Duck. That's bullshit. I hate it.
That is bullshit. He was in Endgame.
Yeah.
He showed up.
He was in both. Wasn't he in both of the Guardians too? And then he showed up. He's been in 3 different movies.
And he had his own movie.
Well, that was a whole different. That's a George Lucas joint. I would like a first appearance Doctor Strange.
With the polka dot gloves?
The polka dot gloves, the cape, the blouse. We haven't gotten that.
No.
We've gotten a lot of Doctor Stranges, and...
Oh, yeah, we do. We don't have the with the blue. Yeah, we got the one with the black, but they could just reuse that cape, too.
They can reuse mostly everything from other characters. It's just... They can reuse the Spider-Man hands and stuff. They just need a classic Doctor Strange. I like a lot of the dumb characters. That's my problem. And...
I like dumb characters too, which is why I've got some dumb characters definitely on this list.
And I can't complain because Hasbro gave me my Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. I mean, we're going back into different IPs and stuff. Where's my Lionsgate Man-Thing?
Oh, okay.
Make sure he looks like he's made out of terrible CG. I want low-res figure. I can keep going. I got a bunch.
Like, okay, so
Dumb characters that'll never get made?
I mean, the problem is I don't have a lot of dumb characters.
Oh, that's all I wrote.
Yeah, okay.
Frankencastle? Why not?
Okay.
Give me Frankencastle. Why don't we have the Marvel Zombies?
Well, you know what? Just Marvel Zombie. Where's Marvel Zombie?
Oh, Marvel Zombie? The
It's
Marvel-made zombie.
It's basically Danzig.
He pretty much is Danzig.
The Marvel Zombie, you have a nice Danzig action figure.
He's like Danzig in Scarecrow clothes. But, I mean, the Marvel Zombies sold so well as mini-mates and as Marvel Selects.
Yeah, they could pump those out, too, because they could just take the old sculpts and, like, cut pieces off them. I mean, they probably wouldn't do that. They'd probably make all new sculpts for all
Just make them chunky.
Which is why there's a problem. I guess they'd have to do new sculpts, and Hasbro reuses parts constantly.
That's true.
Which is fine as long as they work for the figure.
Yeah, but it would be really cool next to the Dracula.
Yeah,
that's probably something that gets stuck in making Dracula likeness figures.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, there's got to be a rights issue there, probably.
I don't know how everybody has a Dracula.
Monsters or something.
With everything. Dracula's in everything, and he's a Marvel character. How does that happen?
Well, I mean, he's a literary character, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess that's why.
Historical character.
Yeah. What I was thinking, Conan. Conan.
He's on my list,
you
too.
put Conan on your Conan is now a Marvel, once again, a Marvel character.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool to get him, right?
The
cool,
Pages.
sick Conan figure.
Pages is where, of Conan, is where we got Man-Thing, so.
Yeah. Savage Tales.
Savage Tales.
Very cool.
That was his book. I would like Atuma. They've never made Atuma.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like the underwater guy with the big head.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Atuma.
Speaking of big heads, the Watcher. I'm just throwing him out there.
It's not Atuma!
I don't know who Atuma is. All I think is Atuma the Huntsman, and that's a World of Warcraft reference.
But I also really like those Tales monsters like Zutak, Orgo.
I don't have no clue.
They're never going to be. They're just great Kirby designs.
Okay.
But that's never going to happen. See, the worst part is you're going to have to name all those, and you're going to have to find an image for every single one. That's gonna. You're going to be Google imaging like a champ.
Like crazy. Then we got the Gibbon. The Gibbon has become over the past year my new favorite Spider-Man villain.
R.I.P.
Because of one issue from the Hunted arc.
It's like a 0.1, right?
It's like a 0.1. It's like
the story
17 or 18.1. It's a background story of Gibbon.
Oh, it's so good.
It is incredible. I love that issue so much, and I love the Gibbon now. And I also love the Grizzly because the Grizzly's there too, and they're driving around in their Grizzly mobile.
Spencer loves Grizzly.
He's just a man in a bear suit.
Yeah.
He's great.
He used them for Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which, weirdly enough, they almost completed that set in Marvel Legends.
We just need...
The vehicle guy.
Yeah, what is his name?
Overdrive?
Overdrive, yes.
But Grizzly was in that, and then he did that Lang Ant-Man series, where he teams up with Grizzly.
Yes, yeah.
And they have the best covers. They're just like hip-hop-looking covers
it's
of
all,
him with Grizzly.
Mark Brooks, too.
Yeah.
Or a bunch of them are.
Mark Brooks and Nick Spencer.
This is one of the deepest cuts of all time, I think.
Okay.
And it's only I think only I would be excited for this one, and only Jeff, who's a Zapp customer, he would love it. The Everyman.
I don't even know who that is.
He's basically a guy with a little what do they call it? Like a fencing,
like a foil.
Like a rapier?
A fencing? Yeah, rapier.
Is that what it's called? But it's basically a fencing thing, and he just goes, whoa.
What book is he from?
I don't know. He was in some Captain America book.
Oh, that sounds right. Captain America, like, all of his bad guys are just like what one sheltered white guy thinks other countries are like. Like, he's like, Batroc the Leaper is what all bad guys in France are probably like.
With big mustaches?
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not like, oh, Captain America's villain, Italian guy. And he's just like, hey, a pizza pie. Like, that's what all of those old characters are like. And that's why somebody on my list, Hate Monger, he gets them to a T, because if you're just like a white guy stuck in America, you're like, oh, he's got like a hood and he hates other people and like stuff.
And he's Hitler.
Yeah, he's Hitler. He's Hitler disguised as like a Klans member.
Yeah, I don't think that figure will ever get made.
But he's purple.
He is purple.
That's a big X on that one. I have some here that I'm just like, try harder. Not even try again. Try harder. So I saw recently you reviewed Puck. Does he got articulation? A little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he's so small, he doesn't... I think you get, like, one joint here, and then the here. And...
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Spider-Ham. Try harder.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Another one, try harder, Anti-Venom.
Oh my god. Talk about yeah.
That looked like a basics figure.
That figure is terrible.
It was a very bad figure.
It has, like, nothing going on. In
Even
fact, most of the Venom figures have not been very good.
But at least
except for the Monster Venom.
Some paint apps. This was literally just white and black, monochrome. It looked a lot like a Titan hero.
Speaking of which, Toxin, too. That figure is really bad. The face doesn't even look like a symbiote. It's like, I don't even know what was going on.
It was cool. That was when it was just cool that we were getting a Toxin, but now that they're delving so far in.
Like, the freaking Lasher figure is great, and Scream is pretty good. She doesn't stand too well, but she looks really good. So, like, they got the symbiotes down at this point. And Carnage, all the Carnages that have come out have been very good.
Awesome. Incredible. They've nailed every single Carnage.
Mm-hmm. A couple others, like, that I feel we really haven't... We really need Annihilus. Did you put him on there?
Yeah.
Right? Where's it? I mean, Annihilus... We just got an FF wave with a complete set of the Fantastic Four that we didn't need, that had a gray She-Hulk in it.
Yeah.
And
we had a new sculpt of fingers, of long fingers.
Yeah, and we need
when does he even do that?
I'm sure he does. He can stretch everything, right?
If I ever made a list of this, I would never have Tickle Fight Mr. Fantastic ever. At least give his kids if it's Tickle Fight. Actually, that got weird.
Well, they're on the list too.
Ticklish Sue. Ticklish Sue.
I was gonna say I did have Franklin and Valeria because you did give us they gave us the modern one, so give us Valeria and Franklin, because they're older.
They're big in that.
They're teenagers or whatever, so like they're in the modern run, so we might as well get modern, the modern FF to go with your modern FF.
And the Build-A-Figure that everybody wanted with that Dragon Man, he's a big part of it.
God, Dragon Man. Cool. Dragon Man's expensive as hell.
Yeah, he is.
So they should definitely redo that one.
Mm-hmm. I got a few that I just want to throw out there. Try harder. Sentinel Build-A-Figure. You gave us the Marvel Universe Sentinel. We knew. We know.
We're not stupid. We know it's the Marvel Universe.
You press the button on its chest and it says dumb stuff, and it's very beefy.
It is. It's got muscles. It's a robot.
You just the Toy Biz one is perfect. And this isn't even about like who needs a refresh. It doesn't even need a refresh. If they ever remade that figure, it's perfect. I mean, Beast. Give us another Beast head. Give us Nerd Beast.
Yeah, that was disappointing. We didn't get Nerd Beast.
He's always screaming.
Honestly, if they just re-released that Beast with a lab coat on it,
I'd buy it. I would rebuy it.
Yeah.
Or what would be a real power move? To show up McFarlane.
Batman.
Spider-Mobile.
Oh.
But you could fit Spider-Man in
it. Make the Build-A-Figure the buggy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would be great because you can then set up your old man Logan in it.
Yeah, it's true. But because they're doing like, our Build-A-Figure is a Batmobile. Can my guys fit in it? No, it's tiny. I want a taller Iron Fist.
I have that too. I have the classic Iron Fist. I want that big giant peripheral blocking collar.
Yes.
I love it. It's great. It's a great look. They gave us a white one. They gave us a green one. Give us a classic one.
Same with Moon Knight. We don't have a classic Moon Knight.
I have him on here too.
Or do the suit one too. The suit one's pretty neat.
Actually, the suit one, I think at this point it may have already been announced, but it was I think leaked.
Oh, that's cool.
So
good job, guys. And then this one's for Ruby. How about a Korvac?
Okay.
From the Korvac saga.
The good old Korvac saga. I couldn't finish it.
Same.
It was
but I
rough.
love you, Ruben.
It's just we were talking about Iron Fist, classic Power Man.
That'd be good.
We have the Luke Cage is more they gave us is more modern, so a cool classic Power Man with the
tiara.
Yeah, the tiara.
And all that deep V, just like.
And then we got a couple ones that just need to be made. The J. Jonah Jameson.
They made him. He's expensive right now. He's been recent.
He came in the Chameleon. He was for the Chameleon.
That's a good figure.
but it was Chameleon. It wasn't J. Jonah Jameson.
I mean, for me, I don't even know where my chameleon head is. I was
But
like, get out of here. This
the,
is my J. Jonah Jameson figure.
What a lot of people have been doing is they've been customizing using the claw from the movies. The Andy Serkis figure. They've been taking that figure and using the head from the Chameleon and replacing the arms because he's got like those weird
those
robo arms. And he's got tattoos and stuff. You just replace the arms and boom, it's J. Jonah Jameson because it's a bit more of a casual suit than the Chameleon one because he's got like the ties kind of like loosened and it's just a vest. So it's it works a bit better for J. Jonah. So you just take that and boom, you got J. Jonah Jameson.
True.
And then I think we need a Gwen Stacy, just a classic Gwen Stacy.
Yes,
with the green jacket, the black, and the
skirt,
the skirt, and the what does she have? The
broken neck.
So the last thing we're gonna do, we actually both made our own waves of figures that we'd like to see. So would you like to go first, or do you want?
I'll go first.
This is our first full waves. Everything in the wave kind of goes together. You can go first.
This is out of fear. Because I went all over the place trying to find the New Mutants Walgreens figures. I'm hoping for a New Mutant set. Well, the movie's coming out. It's actually going to come out, which is good. It might be better that it's not part of the MCU because then we more than likely will not be getting MCU New Mutants figures, which I'm fine with. I don't need the actors. But we're getting Sunspot.
Yep.
But that is nothing...
It's not a New Mutant Sunspot.
It's not a New Mutant Sunspot. So I'm saying, could we get a New Mutants Cannonball?
Okay.
With
in the costume, with legs. That's
with legs.
Big
Even
one.
without legs, I'd still be happy. A New Mutant Sunspot, New Mutants Magma, which make it come with a lot of fire effects that could be used on other fire characters.
Of course.
That would be cool. How about Legion? I don't care if you make it TV show, or X-Men, or Modern...
They won't do the TV show.
Well, I mean, anything. Any Legion.
Yeah,
We've never gotten a Legion.
The big poofy thing.
Yeah, never. There's never been one. So any Legion from any book.
Yeah, that'd be a big one.
Would be cool. I'm thinking about like what's going to sell these waves.
Okay.
How about finally putting out the MCU Deadpool in this one?
Well, because he's going to be part of the MCU. So
So throw an MCU Deadpool in this one because, of course, we know he showed up in the pages of New Mutants. Doug Cypher is really big in Age of X, Powers of X. So I think a current one of him would be cool. Because I was also thinking, like, should we get into House of X, Powers of X, like Professor Xavier with the big thing on his head? And I'm like, that might be too far. And then this one is just for you, Hasbro. Just put the magic head from the Walgreens one onto the other Walgreens body. So people don't have to core out the heads and make them fit.
Yeah, because it'd be easier. Because you literally have the parts. You just take the arm and the head and boom, you're good.
And maybe throw it on the Kitty Pryde body so it looks a little bit different. That's fine. Build a figure. I'm thinking Armor.
Okay.
The character originally from Joss Whedon's X-Men, from Astonishing X-Men.
Astonishing. Okay.
And has continued and is a big character in the current New Mutants book. Because that has a little bit more appeal. And these are the figures that I'd want, but this isn't going to happen. Like, you're not going to get Cannonball Sunspot, you're not going to get Magma. But I mean, make it a Claremont wave. There's some Claremont suits from X-Men that we haven't seen. And then if you throw Armor and some modern people, it would be cool.
So, you may or may not know, I'm a huge Venom fan. Everything Venom, love my boy. So, I would love to get another Venom wave. So, obviously, this is just the perfect wave for me, pretty much. It would pretty much be more or less an Absolute Carnage themed wave, just like Absolute Carnage finished up, and it was really good. Very, very much enjoyed that. So to start off, I really want a new Venom. I know they literally just leaked a new Monster Venom repaint, which looks awesome.
It looks
and
really
I love
nice.
that. I love that Monster Venom figure already. So I'm glad I will buy the repaint because he has like the hand squares or whatever, and it's just I think it's a darker color. It's more black than the other one. So I'm very excited for that. But I want one that's kind of in between the Monster Venom and the one we got, the other Venom that we got, which is almost kind of too skinny for Venom. He should be a bit between.
It looks very like McFarlane Venom. like
Yes.
300 Venom. A little more beef.
A little bit beefier.
Little beef, take some beef away, added more beef to the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Middle beef.
So I would also like specifically absolute carnage. So the carnage in that set absorbs all the codexes or whatever, from which is like the crap left over from having a symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
They call it a codex, and it's like in your spine. So he's absorbing all this stuff, and he ends up becoming kind of like this tall, almost like a spine with what do they call it?
Ribs?
Yeah, this, so it's basically a spine with like a rib cage, and he's got his head there with he's got the spiral.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really interesting look. It's pretty cool.
Spooky.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I would love to that Venom that's coming. That I would love to have. It'd be cool if he came with an alternate
Spiral.
head with the spiral.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Which would be awesome. Then I'm really hoping for the missing characters from Separation Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So we already got Lasher and Scream, like we said.
Yeah.
We need to get Phage, Riot, and Agony. Just finish it up. You might as well, right? They're like kind of. Most people would probably be like, "Oh, they're boring characters," but they're symbiotes, and they sell no matter
You
what.
could probably throw
They're
those
rainbow
into
color,
the end
too.
of different, end of different waves and stuff.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
could
I
put
could.
those in.
I'd be honest. I don't think they'd ever get into a wave together.
Yeah.
But,
Well, same with what I put in there. It's
This
not gonna
is
happen.
this is just my my hopes.
Yeah.
And I would love to if they did a Venom Hulk, also from Absolute Carnage. There's a scene where Hulk gets the Venom symbiote. He's just big, beefy, and the Venom symbiote doesn't cover him completely. He's green. It's pretty cool. It's only for like one issue, but they've done that before. They made Superior Venom. I think that was for like 2 issues in the Dan Slott run.
I mean, they made Spider Hulk
Exactly.
as a Toy Biz. So
And for the Build-A-Figure, I was thinking Null. There's the god of the symbiotes. He's this big deal. He's coming to Earth. He's going to fuck some shit up. I hope he's going to fuck some shit up. They've been hyping this guy for a very long time.
well, he was cool in was he the guy in Silver Surfer Black?
Yes, he was.
He's cool.
Dude fought the Silver Surfer,
He was cool,
and now he's coming to Earth, and he really wants to fuck some shit up.
especially in that Trad Moore art. It was really cool.
Actually, it was pretty cool.
It was really nice.
Yeah. I guess that's it, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for being here, Dave. It was
I've always wanted to be on a Craig stuff since the very beginning.
and you were on a special Craig stuff.
Most watched from my toilet show ever.
Make sure you check out Calling All Creeps, available on your favorite podcast service.
Go to our website. It's harrystyles.org.
That's real. That
Harry,
is legit.
Like Harry
Harry Styles.
Styles. Like, ooh, nice clothes. harrystyles.org.
Make sure to check him out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Also, what's the
Creepy NJ. It's CR33PYNJ.
for his art and stuff too. Alrighty, make sure to follow me also on Instagram and Twitter, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, please. That would be fantastic. I guess I will see you guys next time. Later.